It's a day called today. We're talking guitars and life. Okay, well, welcome back. We are checking out the neck. Yeah, we've got a bow here, rocking. Let's get this thing level. That'd be helpful. Okay, we have a level neck. Truss rod works. That's always a fantastic thing. 4mm truss rod deal. So, not that anybody would ever confuse this guitar by the time I'm done with it, for sure, with an actual Gibson, but that is not the right kind of truss rod nut that a Gibson would have. Alright, let's check some frets. Alright, well, out of the chute number 2, and I know I can't really check the ones next to it if I know 2 is high. I don't know, that one's also high. So, we've got us shaking my whole table. Okay. Well, at this point, it really doesn't matter what these guys are doing up here. I got enough at the lower registry that I need to. So, if you buy a guitar kit for $179, yeah, hopefully the truss rod is going to work, which this does. Shout out, good job. And you may suspect that we would have 4 or 5 unleveled frets, which we do, really from here down. So to me, we're going to do a complete fret leveling on here, and then we will do the fret edges in subsequent videos. And again, at some point we will have to address what color we're going to want to do the neck and all the things that we want to do cosmetically to this particular guitar. Okay guys, I'm going to do my best not to make you seasick, okay? So here is that, what I'm calling a watermark around the logo. I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe it's just the way it's sanded out. You know, I got a nice kind of imprint here. Leo Jaymz there. Now, the binding is, sorry guys. I'm going to quit saying sorry guys, we've all met. The binding is level with the wood here, so that's good. But then there's this little dip right here where it's, you know. So I don't know, maybe I need to fill that in with something. So yeah, that's probably not super cool news, but I guess that is what it is. And then this is, that's pretty shoddy, I think. Again, if I was painting it, it wouldn't matter. If I was going to do a, and I'm going to do a sunburst stain on it. So maybe with the right color stain, you won't see that as much. Maybe I can get some of that out. But you just got a little kind of on the left side of this shot, just that slope is just not exactly the same slope as the right. So for $179, do you expect perfection? No, we do not. It's just a matter of what we can live with and what we can't. The wood looks like a little catapult. Doing something. Who knows, man? So yeah, the back is I don't see any glaring issues back here. It does have enough shine to it that leads me to believe that it has been treated and may in fact be ready for stain. I'm going to check the manual out to make sure on that. And I felt a little, boy, that is super pointy, isn't it? Super pointy. But that's okay. All right. Well, guys. So from here, what are we going to do? Well, there's two upcoming videos then, at least, out of this deal, right? So one is going to be, we've got to deal with the neck. We've got to level the frets. We've got to file the ends, particularly the top, get that kind of catch off the first fret for sure. Then we need to polish those bad boys up, condition the fingerboard, all the things we do with necks. Figure out what color we're going to finish this in. That'll be down the road. And for the body, I need to probably I'm going to look at the book and see what they recommend, guys, okay? So I'm not just making it up as I go along. I would think some 600, particularly if it's already got sealer on it, and then we will do some staining, and that'll be another video as well. And then only after I have the body stained and the neck stained will we assemble the actual body to the neck. It's a fixed neck or a set neck, so I will have to throw some wood glue in here, get the clamps out. After, of course, I deal with whatever this weirdness is right here. And I think I should just be able to sand that down without causing too much trouble. That is my hope. Anyway, guys, so the $179 on Amazon Leo Jaymz Kit Guitar, you can get them on TEMU for like $140 something, I think. So anyway, all right, that's where we are right now. An exciting adventure lies ahead. Thanks for hanging out. If you like this kind of content, why don't you like the video? Consider subscribing to the channel. Come back anytime and hang out with us at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. And now, let's get back to it. Well, welcome back, my friends. Man, I pray that whatever you're doing today is giving you joy, man. That you are hanging with the people that you love and loving the people that you're hanging with, man. Well, it has been decided, my friends. We are moving forward with the Leo Jaymz single cut LP style guitar. Talked to several people, Two Bike Mike, 5150, and others who suggested to me that what I should do is attempt, and I'm using attempt. They did not. They just told me I should possibly consider doing it. And scrape this off, man. Try to get this level. So that seems a bit daunting to me because this is a good mill high. Right there, that lip at the highest point. But, you know, my friends, sometimes in life you just do what you've never done before. And I've never done this before. So it wouldn't be Ted Talks Guitars and Life if we didn't learn by doing, right? So I am just going to attempt to very slowly scrape and scrape, and I'm going very slowly. I am wearing my safety goggles in the event that any of this were to shoot off the razor blade toward my eyes, Jack. I do not need anything in my eyeballs that do not belong there. Well, the razor blade appears to be making short work of this. You know, Mike mentioned Fulton Street, and I had never been to his channel before. Thanks, Mike. That was a cool thing. I checked it out. Watched him talk about a kit build, man. That was awesome. And yeah, man. So I guess this time tomorrow, I don't know when you'll be watching this, but tomorrow we'll do our 3rd live stream on the channel. Man, I really thank you guys for hanging out with me on the lives, man, and all the comments and the fellowship, man, and just sitting around sharing cool stories and hanging out, man. You know, I say all the time, man, do what you dig and dig what you do. I tell you what, man, there are very few things in this life that I dig as much as I dig hanging out with y'all, man. Talking guitars and life in this season of my life gives me so much joy, my friends, to hang out with you guys. Talk guitars and life. Yeah, man. What could be better than that, my friends? What could be better than that? Well, we are making progress on this binding. And I had mentioned a couple of times in the previous vid that I was thinking about sanding the binding, and I was told by a couple of people who recommended to me that I should not sand, that I should scrape. So we are scraping. We are scraping. Yeah, man, I just hung out a little bit with the Rev Docs doing lives on Monday nights. Manic Mondays, I think it's called. And Searching for Tone, Brian does his lives on Wednesday night. And I don't get to catch too many of those. On Wednesday nights, I'm otherwise indisposed at the church doing my thing. But yeah, man, if you guys haven't ever hung out on Searching for Tones live, you might want to do that. Check out RevDoc's live stream on Monday nights. And yeah, man, RJ's Cave, man. I've been hanging out with RJ and some guys on Sunday nights. I say that like I've been doing it 100 years. I've done it maybe twice, I think. I don't know, man. It all runs together. Days of the week and whatnot. But yeah, it's cool to hang out, man. It's cool to hang out. So this seems, you know, man, I almost returned this guitar over this binding deal. I really did. I had the return form filled out, and I was about to hit submit, and I said, man, let me post a vid and ask my community what they think, man. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for hanging out, sharing your thoughts and best practices with me, man, throughout the year we've been hanging out. However long you've been here, man. Hey, if it's your first time hanging out with us, man, welcome to the channel. Man, what you gonna find at Ted Talks Guitars in Life? Let me tell you what Ted Talks Guitars in Life is not. I am not an expert in any of this. I am not the instructor. I am not a guru. I am not a teacher of anything guitar related. This channel is me exploring my journey live on the interwebs. And yeah, man, come hang out with us. There are some cool cats, man, who hang out on the channel. And as we hang out, Man, I learned so much in the comments from just listening in to y'all talk to each other about stuff. And yeah, man, it's really great to have community, man. Well, guys, I think that I have sufficiently dealt with the binding overhang. I believe that I have sufficiently dealt with the overhang. What do you think? Can you see that it's no longer there? It is no longer there. It might be a little raised, just a skosh. Kind of feels like the rest of it feels. But it ain't nothing like that mill that we were staring down earlier. This corner, I think, now anybody who hangs on the channel knows that my problem is I tend to overdo things. So I'm not trying to overdo it. I just see a little spot here where I think it could be a little bit closer. Alright, man. I'm thinking that is copacetic, my friends. I'm thinking that is, well, I still got a little bit of a lip right there, don't I? I know you guys can't see it, man. I know you're just hanging out. What you guys got going on, man? Put it in the comments. What are you doing right now as you're watching? You working? What time of day is it, man? You in the States? You not in the States? Where are you? What you got going on, man? What you got going on, my friends? Working on guitars, man? I had the RevDocs live stream going, and I was doing some guitar stuff myself, man. That's a cool thing to have on in the background, you know? I do apologize, my friends, if you cannot see exactly what I'm doing. Man, I had a guy comment. I was one of my fret filing vids. Man, the cat said, man, it'd be nice if you could wear like a webcam on your head or something. I mean, he was serious, like for the camera to like be more straight on to the action so that he could see what I was doing. And that's a great idea, man. I'm going to have to investigate how to do all that. What I might need to get that done. Alright, say it with me. Ted, put the razor blade down. Okay. Wash my hands of the razor blade action, my friends. So, I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, I'm going to go back to the Leo Jaymz DIY Kit Guitar book and confirm that this body has been sealed. And if the book says the body has been sealed, then the next step for this body, my friends, is going to be some dye. Maybe 600 and then dye. But dye is in our future. I mentioned in the unboxing there's a little bit of something here. So I might want to just get my razor blade out. Not my razor blades, a little bit of sandpaper. But yeah, if anybody remembers the Orange Crush saga, and I really hope that you don't remember the Orange Crush saga, you'll know that according to Feasley, that was a Feasley Tele kit, that body came sealed and ready for paint. Well, I proceeded to save anybody time, like 20 hours of your life watching videos about the Orange Crush. I proceeded to sand that guitar to the point of not being able to sand anymore. Guess what? I found a little bit more. Of course he did. Of course he's not done with the razor blade. I just saw a spot while I was looking, and I sanded that thing down, and I'm talking like sanded it to the point of going through all their sanding sealer down to raw wood, man. And it took me, how many times did it take me, guys? Anybody count? Please don't count. Anybody remember? Please forget. It was many videos. Now this is interesting. So I'm looking at this a little bit more closely, and I can feel wood grain grooves in this body. So I'm beginning to question the whole sealer thing. But alright guys, I'm going to get the book out. I'm going to read what it says. And if they say this has been sealed, I will take them at their word. And I will come back in a next vid and we will do some dyeing with the dye. And we will attempt to make this sunburst I've been thinking about for a while. But for now, it's vacuum cleaner time. It is cleanup time. And go hang out with my wife time. So, hey man, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Well, as always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your bad selves, everybody. We'll catch you down the road.